slow grooving with the homie AKoye.
We back. We back.
Yes, we are. And we gonna be drafting.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
that was fun yesterday.
Yeah, we going all 7 today too.
What I missed yesterday? That was wild.
Hey, I don't know what got into them boys, but man, everybody in the fighting word came in chippy, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. They came in ready to fight. I ain't like,
Who was
nah,
on the show?
it was Law, me, Big, and the OC. Like everybody was going back and forth. Dog. I don't know what in the world got into them boys.
It was good dialogue.
It was good though. It was no malice. Nobody was tripping, but
Yeah.
hey, boss was boxing up in here, man. You know what I mean? You know. But we always cool.
You throw Molotov cocktails in the middle of the floor and wonder why everybody dancing. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess I do. I guess I do, big dog.
Yeah, let me firebomb y'all real quick.
Yeah, it ain't intentional.
Like, y'all sweating yet? Y'all sweating yet? What's up?
It ain't intentional though, bro. It ain't for no shock. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
It's what I really believe. You know what I'm saying? So we could probably talk about it a little bit tonight. Big know what I'm talking about. So we'll throw you in, and you probably go throw some punches at your boy. You know how we do.
I ain't got much argument to give on draft. I speak it, but it'd be so, the draft is so much a moving, a living thing. You know what I mean? I don't really fall in love with the players. You know what I mean? I try not to. But from a team perspective or need perspective, yeah, that's where my arguments always come in. Like last year, Micah Parsons versus Slater. I wanted Parsons, so it was a great divide in the Cowboy family.
Was it?
At that time.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Team Parsons too with you, big
Now
dog.
they mad now. I don't think they mad now.
Yeah. Oh, they mad?
I don't think they mad about it now. Like when you got Michael Parsons
Right.
out the deal. That's a hell. I mean, you're not gonna get. That's a generational player. Not that Slater wasn't.
Hey, well, like I said this last year. Cowboys better go ahead and try to win in that rookie contract, dog. Cause buddy, Stephen Jones crying now. Diggs is up, and then when he's up, bro, he gonna be crying the blues.
Hey man, somebody in the comments called me soft, bro.
GM.
They say, Boss Cat, but you better bring it tonight. You've been getting
I
soft.
see that.
God
I
dang.
see that.
Oh,
God dang, man.
they starting shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm
start-
telling you, they want to see a fight, bro. They want blood.
Yeah, they be in here wild.
That's crazy. They're like, hit him. They're like, what?
Nah, these boys want blood, bro. These boys want real life blood up in here, dog.
Wall Street is like, punch him.
Yeah, man. All right, man. We gonna get this intro. We will get off. We gonna start talking about what y'all was talking about. These boys is throwing up the fire. I see it.
Yoga fire.
I see the fire
Yoga
emojis.
flame.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Y'all already know it's finna be on, man, when AKoye in the building. See, on this video right here, we was fighting that time. We was real life going at it, big.
You started it by saying you wanted a middle linebacker in the first pick.
No, I was talking about that video where I got up and I was going. Yeah, we was going back and forth last year on the draft. So yeah, we got AKoye in the building, man. Y'all come up, man. Y'all know this finna be good, bro. We got the OG in the house. Y'all show some respect.
Count that too, count it up.
That's
Some
a homie,
respect
man.
on his name.
Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change.
Yeah,
To
man.
the safe, got blues inside.
Yeah, we got AKoye in the building. Let's go.
It's all the same. I still say and roll my chains.
My bad last week, too.
When I play,
My girls,
Oh, we good.
I'm with T-Black, I'm with
That's where I'm at now. That's why I
I'm
ain't got
with
my
A, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with
I'm at
Chuck,
her
and
crib
now
today.
still the same, not switching sides, now it's about
They gonna
loyalty.
kick my
You
ass.
switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more
Nah.
to me. I'm mixed Nike with designer,
That's the
I
beauty
experiment.
of having your own channel.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I was tired
Ain't
too,
nothing
bro.
locked in. You can just do your thing.
You feel me? We like, we good. We do it next week. Ain't no pressure.
Yeah. This is AKoye from Dez. Brian is not guilty. That is him, bro. That's the homie. Yes, that's him in
Same
full
guy.
effect. That's
What
AKoye
up?
right there.
What up? What
That's
up?
the
Same OG.
OG. The same old AKoye, the
I
same
don't
dude.
change. Y'all know I don't change.
Said, man, the
I don't
same dude
change,
who had,
man.
I was, listen, when I first met AKoye, I was hot at AKoye
That
over
was
that
funny.
video, dog.
Hey, listen. Hey, I remember back in the
always
War
hot,
Room
though.
days, and y'all two used to go at it. I used to love it.
Yeah.
I used to just get my
Yeah, I used to go
popcorn
at it with my
and watch
dog.
you two and go at it for
Well, actually,
paragraphs.
no, I'm gonna be honest.
Paragraphs.
No, I was going at AKoye. He wasn't going back at me. AKoye was
Yeah, you
ignoring me
was
mostly,
going
bro.
at him.
He
was.
would treat me like a little brother. He was like, all right, dog.
That's because
I'm keeping it
that's when
100.
Boss was coming in on the scene.
Yeah.
After we kicked it, Boss was coming new on the scene. He was coming with all this info and all this, and he was like challenging everybody.
I ain't give a
Everybody's
damn.
like, "Who's this
Boss don't
motherfucker,
be
dog?
playing,
He
man.
mad at the world."
Yeah,
That
bro.
dude be
If I
serious.
believe something,
he take it all the way to the core too. I'm like, yeah, boss.
Ah.
I mean, you never know. Boss license.
Like, what
to
you
carry
mad
down
at,
there with
dog?
shotguns down there. I'm like,
man, I'm trying to
oh,
win,
what's
big
up, bro? You
dog.
mad at bacon?
Oh,
Right,
no.
man.
I'm like, you
I
do
love
know
me some
we all-
bacon,
we
bro.
all
What y'all
Cowboys
talking
fans,
about?
You know that, right? He was like, yeah, I hear you, but you ready to go. I'm like, damn. I get there though sometimes though. Depends on the player. Some players I'm ready to to go all out for. Some I'm not. It depends on how well they sell themselves out for the start though. Like if they on it, then I'm with them. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, all day. And this is what I learned about my homie AKoye.
My bad. I
No, you
turn my
good,
car
huh?
back on.
Because I really was mad at him over that Dez is not guilty video. But now I've built a relationship with him, and I know.
How you was mad about that video?
Bro, because listen,
That video.
I tell you why, AKoye.
So many different ways.
No, I'm going to tell you why I was mad at you,
I'm
bro.
like, you seen it happen again to Coop.
No. I'm going to tell you why I was mad.
Yeah.
It was my fault,
Go ahead.
right? Because some things you don't know until you know people. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it was so
Right.
many people that was basically putting stain on the man's name, right? And I had to get to know you to know AKoye don't move like that. If he's saying it, he researched it. You might not agree, but knowing you as a person, it's like, now I know if he put it out there, he's done the work. Now, people might not agree.
Right.
That's okay, but it's like the integrity
They
of
got
AKoye.
agree, yeah, but I'm going back up what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so if
and I
you
had to
agree
get
with
to
what
know
see,
you.
That's
So
yeah.
so yeah. So
I don't, but I didn't even remember you going in like that though. I thought it was always, cool. I don't remember our classic arguments. I remember we spoke on, you said on Tyson channel one time.
Yeah.
That's
we
all
went
I
back and
remember.
forth.
I didn't remember all the other stuff, man.
Cause you did some film work on Heat, and you was breaking down how all the DBs got touchdowns caught on, and it was one of them where it was cover two, and I was like, bro, actually that one wasn't on the, but it was kind of little, you know what I'm saying, and it wasn't no big deal, but it was one of those
things. Oh, that's when we was going back and forth over.
AKoye, no, we was going over Cheeto. Yeah, one of those touchdowns was on Cheeto, and I was like, not that one, because that was cover two. But you proved 95% of it. I was just actually critiquing 5% of it. You know what I'm saying? So, just some bullshit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man.
Yeah, but it's so much, bro. We can get into, man. Let me start with some stuff that Big came with. We go to start with some big picture talk, and then we go just let the show go from there. And I mean this. Listen, I do not really do a lot of personal research as much like my boy Big Game James. All I do is I go to his page and I share it. So you got a list up here that has to do.
So he the Jamie of this game.
Oh yeah, he the Jamie, bro. He the Jamie. He do all the work. I take all the credit. So check this out. So we got the list up here, and this was some blogging the bars talking about the overall draft strategy that could potentially take place. This is on Big Game James channel. All right. And I love his channel. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's one of the best channels out there in terms of information. He gonna keep you abreast on the 30 visits. He gonna keep you abreast on 40 times. He gonna keep you abreast on if somebody fart. Like my boy Big Game James be like, that's an info page. It's not just content and his videos and stuff. It's also just information. So, but y'all want to talk about this, like the 30 visit stuff, clues that might be coming out of it. What's y'all top needs in this draft? And I just want to kind of start there, especially looking at the 30 visits. I want to get y'all thoughts. So we can start with you, Big.
Well, when we're talking about those 30 visits, I mean, I think they're just really one thing. I did an article. I posted an article on my page from Dave Hellman, and he was talking about the anatomy of the 30 visits, and talked about how since 2013, since 2013, all those first rounders since 2013 were in the 30 visits. They got a lot of people out of Dallas Day. So though they take that seriously, and when the Cowboys bring you in, if they have a formal interview with you and then they bring you on a 30 visit, it's a high probability you're going to get drafted. So that's why I think we should all look at this more intently. Like when people do these mock drafts and things of that nature, me and you talked about this, boss, never try to draft how you like, draft how the Cowboys like and how their philosophy and thinking is. So
I say that
when you
but I agree with you.
I
agree with you though. I agree with you though. Yeah, when you really trying to say what they go do, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So looking at this list, I mean, it's showing you what they're kind of going after. You see Drake London, Traylon Burks, Chris Olave, those around. Now, those are first rounders, but there's been talk that they may move up if they're close to where they're 24 because they got package picks that they could do with the 5th round with 4 picks that they got. You see offensive line, Charles Cross, Bernhard Raymond, Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green. I mean, they got a lot of offensive linemen on here, so that's telling you they're going to get an offensive lineman within those first couple picks. Something else to note to me, linebacker, we talked about it, boss. Linebacker is something that they're definitely going to look at, but when I look at it, they brought in Devin Lloyd, Quay Walker. They didn't bring in Nakobe Dean there because I feel like they're going to go with the long, big linebacker again, and I feel like that's why those guys were in there. And then tight end is another position I feel like is going to definitely get hit by round 4 because they brought 4 guys in, possibly 5 with this kid from SMU who he ran like a 4 or 6, but he's had a lot of concussion issues. I think you like that tweet, boss, but that's what it's just really showing. They're showing you they got D ends, they got linebackers, they got offensive linemen, but the prevalent thing that I see more than anything is offensive line. So I think that's what they're going to attack first.
Okay. Can you hear me, Big?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure. I was trying to get to it and make it legible. So listen, my boy Big be having stuff like this all the time on his channel. I recommend this channel greatly, bro. It's a good channel, dog. But yeah, what's your thoughts on it, Akoye?
I mean, I get you. You go into a lot of detail when it comes to the top 30. Like you got the history of it and so on. The way I look at it is like the Cowboys know they definitely need interior linemen first round. So I think that's where they're going first. And I really do. I mean, the thing that I don't want them to do though is give up a best player available because we need a left guard so bad. Because you got guys that will go. You got guys that I think will go, like we were just talking, that I think will go in the 2nd round to the 3rd round, like Ed Ingram from LSU. I think he's a guy that's like, he got potential, a guy that got a lot of pop. His lower body strength ain't really there, but he's strong. He got long arms, he got pop, and all he needs to do is really just work on his angles. Like, 'cause sometimes he gets caught holding. When he takes a bad angle or whatever on a block, he'll reach. But other than that, like I think you got guys that you can like pick up in the 2nd round and 3rd round where you're not forced to take offensive line first round. I still go with the BPA best player available in my opinion. And I think it doesn't matter who's there. So if Lloyd's there and he's the best player available, you take whatever position is there that we need, obviously. But that so also coincides with the best player available. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So, I don't. That's how I feel about it.
Right. Well, okay. No cap. This is something I want to run by you, Okoye, because we had this debate yesterday. I said, and I really, I respect your mind, man. Everybody respect your mind. You got a good football mind. So, in my mind, the top need in this draft is middle linebacker. Now, I'm saying middle. Yes, middle. Okay. My boy, hold on. My boy done put the gun out on me.
No.
All right. And so let me tell you some reasons why. And my boy done put out the shotty on his homie. God dog, bro. Say, am I gonna have to fight the homie too? God dog. All right, listen.
With it, man.
No, okay.
No way.
No, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you why. And then after you hear me out.
Hear it.
Okay. So
because let's go.
My number one reason. This is my number one reason why I feel like it's the number one need. It's for Micah Parsons insurance. Okay? So, yeah, now hear me out, man. You been impatient on me, Okoye. You been impatient on me. Be patient.
Go ahead.
Micah Parsons insurance, bro. So from this standpoint,
okay,
LVE in this current linebacker regime has been moved from the wheel to the middle. Okay? Last year, the reason why he got through all 17 games is because he was playing the weak side linebacker, right? Which we all applauded. Right. But when you look at who we got to face coming up this next season with all the running opponents, and you look at his durability, if he goes down, Micah Parsons will be forced into middle linebacker, and it will take away the versatility. And I think he is somebody that needs to be protected with another middle linebacker so that you can keep him free. Because right now, and I'm saying as of today, right? And if they don't do anything with what they currently have at linebacker, we are in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason.
I don't agree.
Okay, let me hear it.
Well, number one, you got Dan Quinn, who plays like a multitude of defenses, right?
Yeah.
Last year, he wanted to do certain things, but we didn't have Cox. We didn't have Cox out there available to us. But now, coming out, and we were using Neal in a combination of Neal and LVE in those packages. But I think giving Cox a rotation alongside Curse and Micah Parsons in the middle, like as far as your base package is just as effective as nickel or even dime in some cases, because I think that covers better than Curse does, in my opinion. Now, on third,
I don't know what happened, bro. God,
what happened?
I don't know.
He was just speaking good too.
Man, he was. Yeah, couldn't wait to hear this. But we got it until he come back. When he come back, we'll kick it back off. But yeah.
Well, I can jump in there.
Yeah, come on, man. I know you want to box your boy too, bro. Go for it.
And finish what he's saying. I mean, I think when you're talking about what he was bringing up with Curse, when he was talking about we had that big nickel.
Yeah.
And you can run that 4-2-5. There's a variety of things you can do, especially with bringing. I think the key is, and you know how much you love Curse, boss.
Yeah.
He can play a big linebacker for you. I mean, that's one of the things that they love to. I think that's one of the biggest things they loved about him is that he could come in and play a linebacker type, rover type role because of his size. He's 6'4". He's a legit 215, 220, and he plays to his size. He's not a guy that has that size and doesn't play to it. So it gives you more of an advantage. And you've seen, anyway, they don't play a lot of base. They'll play a lot of nickel-type defense because you know how these offenses are rolling. So I feel like if you talking about at 24, we just already talked about linebacker. If you're at 24, he's got to play like all the daggone time. He's not going to be playing all the time at that position, at that number, and at that position. He's going to still be rotated. Quinn likes to do that. So, and we just talked about also, boss, how deep this draft is for linebackers. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, in my opinion, jump out there and say, well, let's go out there and get him in round one, because you got a plethora. I got a list of 26 linebackers right now, and I can say a legit 20 of them can come in and play for you, and make a good impact on your team. So I don't feel like you got to jump out there and say, let's get middle linebacker at 24, because he's not going to be on that field 24/7. And with the offensive line, I'm not saying you got to jump out there and reach, but that's just something that does need to be talked about, especially if you have a guy that can come and plug in and play now.
And I'm not saying we got to do it at 24. I'm just saying it's our biggest need. I'm not saying that's where we need to address it. You know what I'm saying? At 24. That's what I'm not saying. You know what I mean? Because whoever comes in here, but it needs to be a priority, because they go play. They go play. This linebacker, and they're going to play a lot. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying middle, because middle is totally different than weak and strong. You know, it's totally different, because as we know, when you call the nickel package, it's the weak side linebacker that leaves the field. The middle stays. If you call a dime, you lose your weak side linebacker and your strong side linebacker, but the middle stays. You see what I'm saying? So this middle linebacker is going to be pivotal and go get a lot of reps against a lot of running opponents. You see what I'm saying? So, but I don't want people to think I'm saying you got to do it at 24. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying based on the team needs, that's the biggest risk to me, to really just turning our season south. Just like when Sean Lee would leave and get injured, what would happen? The defense would fall apart. You know what I mean? And I also want to be able to keep the versatility of Micah Parsons, because that's what's going to happen, in my opinion. If something happened to a middle linebacker or LVE, who's likely going to be the middle linebacker in this current roster, bro, you don't get the versatility no more with Micah Parsons. You get the New England and the Minnesota version of Micah Parsons, where he was forced to play linebacker versus running opponents. And we got a lot of running opponents next season, way more than we did this previous season. We got about 6. Green Bay, Aaron, right? Colts go bring Taylor. Then we got the Titans that's bringing Henry, right? Then we got Cincinnati that's go bring Mixon, right? Then we go have we go have the Commanders. You know they go run the ball. That's at least 6 games to where they go be committed to coming downhill on us. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just an empty thought. I'm thinking about the opponents.
I feel you, but don't you think they got to look at that defensive tackle position? You got Bohanna in there, but I feel like that needs to be addressed and looked at. True. I think this is a draft where they can get a sneaky defensive tackle, because I mean, you can have all the great linebackers you want, but if you can't protect them up front, because that's where it starts. If they can't get that push up the middle and hold that, then we ain't going to be able to do it.
Right. Well, we got AKoye back. He was throwing balls on you, boy. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Throw your balls on your homie, dog. I can take it. What you got?
Oh, you talking about the middle linebacker conversation?
Yeah, man.
Listen.
I see. It was sad is I just broke my whole case down, bro. You was gone. But go ahead.
I know, man. I don't know what happened. It seemed like I got.
It's all good.
I was like trying to reconnect. Anyway, I feel like Micah Parsons can blitz from the A gap, no problem.
True.
And if we go after an edge guy in the second, third, maybe even in the 4th round, doesn't matter. If we go edge guy that can actually, give Dorrance some trouble, a run for his money in camp, I think we're still good there. And then you got Fowler as well, who can spot work in different places. So I don't think you don't go after a linebacker, but to say that we need a linebacker in the 1st round.
No, I didn't say 1st round, big dog. I didn't say that, big dog. I said it's a top need.
Okay, I got you.
Not 1st round.
I wouldn't say it's a top need. I would say it can help.
Yep.
I don't think having a middle linebacker is a top need. I think the way we're aligned right now, we can play with Cox and Parsons in the middle of the field. And then Gifford only re-signed because Gifford wants some more tick too. And he a guy that I always like. Like, I don't know why people give Gifford no kind of, they don't give him no love, no credit. But Gifford's a guy that I think can actually play.
I like Gifford.
Not just a special team guy. I think Gifford can play. He kept getting hurt in his first couple years, but Gifford can play. He can play ball. I like Gifford.
See, I was
Ooh,
feeling.
he don't gotta be an all-star, bro. Like, because you got Micah Parsons there. Like, Micah Parsons is gonna play in the middle of the field. He's gonna play in the middle of the field, but when you move him around, you move him around. But I don't think you have to get that cute with Micah Parsons, where you want Micah Parsons having to play outside. I think him being in the middle of the field is more dangerous when you see him in the A gap than it is on the outside. On the outside, you can try to take that side away. You can run away from him. If he in the A gap, you can't run the ball. You don't know if he coming or going. And he can cover from there. We saw that play against the Saints. He came from almost in the middle of the field doing that. So it's like Michael Parsons is a different kind of dude, man. I think you want him in the middle of the field. I don't want him on the outside. Going to get a middle linebacker to play like, 24/7 middle linebacker. Where does Cox go then? Where does Micah Parsons go then?
Let's talk about it.
Like
let's talk about it. So Cox is going to obviously play your weak side. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he was a natural fit to me anyway. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was never, ever envisioning him as middle. Because he had way too many tackling issues coming out of LSU, dog.
And North Dakota State.
Man, that dude tackling was, man, where my button at? Man,
he didn't want to tackle.
He didn't want to tackle. Man, that boy tackling was boo.
That's why I think that's the reason why he dropped to the fourth. Let's keep it real.
His effort.
I think it's effort.
Okay.
I've seen him nail some guys. Like, I've seen him nail some people. So I know he can hit and he can tackle. Ask Daniel Jones last year. He knocked him out the game, didn't he?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I think that's Daniel Jones.
He got a hard head, big dog. He got a hard head.
But here's my point. Here's why it doesn't matter. Once you go past Will linebacker, you can stop right there because we don't usually employ a Sam at all.
Right.
So it'll be Micah Parsons in the Cox show, and then you got Kirsch, who's the tweener, who's playing like Sam slash nickelback.
Yep.
Big nickel, safety, whatever. He's doing a little bit of everything over there, but that's really going to be your three quote-unquote linebackers on the field the majority of the plays. I think that's going to be your snaps for the most part. And to me, that's an optimal array or sub package, man. Like you don't know who's coming or going. Kirsch is an avid blitzer. You got Micah Parsons, who obviously you don't want coming forward, but all three of them can cover, all of them. So you can't even really get stretched with mismatches and things like that. I think you want Micah Parsons in the middle of the field. I don't care that if Lloyd is there, you take him because he's the best guy there, and then you figure it out. But I don't think you have to.
Okay.
I don't want no Lloyd. I don't want no Devin Lloyd at no 24. Dog.
I don't want Lloyd at 24 either. I think he overrated, to be honest, bro.
Me too. I think he's overrated, and I think he's a lot.
So you see that?
I've said that from A1 go on.
And this is the first time we ever talked about this. That's what my eyes said.
You just now said about Cox. The tackling ability is not there to me.
He's the same person.
He's more of he a coverage guy. He's not the same person though. He's a different caliber because I think Cox cover better than him.
No, understand what I'm saying. I'm saying Cox is better than Lloyd, but what I'm saying is if you're looking at what they say Lloyd is bringing to the table as far as coverage ability and his tackling ability, then you can say the measurements and things of that nature. But no, I don't compare them at all. I've said from A1 day 1 months ago that Devin Lloyd was overrated to me. If you watch his tape, I don't know what people were hyping him for because a lot of his tackles, if you want a linebacker, especially early at 24, that dude's got to get tackles for loss, in my opinion. Not guys that can get 15, 10 or 15 tackles.
He said he the Keith Brooking. He Keith Brooking. That's what Brian Cox said about Keith Brooking back in the day.
He gets a lot of tackles after the line of scrimmage. Ain't Dallas already had a player like that?
Yeah.
You don't need that.
His name's LVE.
Hey, listen, I want to run.
Jalen Smith.
I want to repeat my case one more time because you missed it, Okoye. I'm gonna give you a chance to address this, and then I want to move on to guard because I know people want to talk. And then we go draft. That's
Hey,
what we.
before you start that thought, boss.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, when we look at this 24th pick, if they stay let's say they don't make any trades, and it stays where it is, I think this probably is coming more like a classic case of BPA. I think somebody tagged all of us and asked us what will we do. To me, this has to be, you don't have to pigeon your soul with any certain position at 24, because any position really, you talk about DN, he can help you right now. You don't have a starting DN because you have a rotational guy in Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong Jr. Offensive line, you can do a plug and play right now. You can hit a receiver because you did lose a guy. Like, this is a draft where you can really open up and see a lot of options, and you don't have to say we have to get this, because there's going to be plenty of options at 24 for you to attack.
Whew. All right, let me definitely take this, and then we go through it with my big homie. Then we go talk some guard, because I got a surprise for y'all. I got a surprise that might shock y'all. But just looking at the 2022 opponents, this is what I was talking about. I'm going to do a video likely on this tomorrow. But when you look at the opponents, like last year where Micah Parsons was forced to play middle linebacker was 2 games. Minnesota and New England. Those are heavily running teams. Going into next year, we going to have about 6 to 7 opponents, maybe more, that's going to be heavy running teams. So you can say the Titans, heavy running. Minnesota, heavy running. Green Bay, heavy running. Washington twice. We already at 5. That's a heavy running. Detroit, that's going to be heavy running. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Colts, heavy running. Then you got the Bengals, heavy running. If we name all the opponents, we got about 8 opponents to where we got to be able to stop the run. We have to. You know what I'm saying? So.
We not disagreeing there, but we disagree on how to go about doing that.
Gotcha.
That's where we disagree.
Cool.
I think a defensive goal is what you need in order to shore up your run defense. I think if Bohanna takes a step forward, which I think he can, he has the frame and the size. We all talk about Jordan Davis, who probably won't be there at 24, but Bohanna's a big guy too. He's not a little dude, man. So if he takes a step forward, I think you get there. But I think putting another 1 tech or 3 tech, 1 tech tweener, grabbing a guy that's like run first mindset in the middle of the field, I think that's better for us than another linebacker. Because if you look at what Neville Gallimore did last year when he got back, we need guys. You talk about Micah Parsons insurance. We need Neville Gallimore, Osa Odigizua insurance. We need guys who can come in that middle rotation and soak up blocks, so that guys like LVE, who only looked good once Neville Gallimore got back, can still flow to the football without worrying about having to be a guy who could just straight shed blocks. You know, other than what's his name, Osuma, what's the big dude? He's like Musa or Momusa or Mosa, I think his name is Mosa. That's his name, right? 260-pound kid, middle linebacker. I forget his name though. Anyway, you don't need a guy who can shed blocks and destroy blockers. You know, if you have a defensive tackle who can soak up blocks and a good rotation of them. So I think defensive tackle, even if Jordan Davis isn't there, is where we should go with that draft pick, in my opinion. If you were going to go line, I think that's what you need more than a linebacker. If I had to choose between the two, I would say we need an interior lineman more than anything.
Gotcha.
Both sides.
See,
of the ball.
Okoye, this echo what I just said, boss. So, feel me? We need to get that. We need another 1 tech, just like he just said with Bohanna. I think we're all hoping, and the Cowboys are hoping, that Bohanna takes that next step. It looks like he lost a little bit of that big 1 tech weight. You know, he was trying to really improve his stock in the draft, and I think he wanted to show that he wasn't one of those lazy guys, so he lost that weight. But I think maybe if he puts a little bit of pounds on with that and takes that next step, they're going to need him to do that. And also, just like what Okoye was saying, that you need another 1 tech in there, another space eater. There is some defensive tech 1 techs besides Travis Jones has been mentioned in the chat from UConn. There are some big boys. Ridgeway from Arkansas, he's like about 6'3", 325. They got some guys out that you can get there in the later rounds especially at the defensive tackle position that you can use. I mean, even when you look at Bohanna went in the 6th round. You feel me? So you got guys in there that you even now you don't even have to jump out there and say you reach, that you can come in there and make a difference for you. Otiza Ogbonnia from UCLA, he played with Ogadizua. So that's a guy that you do. He's 325. You got big boys that you can come in there and do that. And just like Akoye say, if you can get that big boy up front, that's where we need to stop him, because that's what was killing us late games. Dallas averaged over. The defense was good this year, but it still gave up over like 110, 112 yards rushing, and I believe that middle was the difference. And just like you said, Gallimore came in there and helped that defense, because now you have somebody could occupy space, but even Gallimore still is a more 3-tech than 1-tech for me.
It's amazing, though.
And here's another point. Go ahead.
Just real quick. I'm just going to say something real quick. It's just amazing that, like, I respect both of y'all greatly, and we think different on this. You know what I mean? It's just, this shows you that real war rooms are hard. You know what I mean? Because it's real, like, because everybody here got good football minds. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them to where I still don't agree, but I respect the opinions greatly out of everybody. This shows you war rooms and draft strategy is tough, bro.
But when you look at one thing that you got factoring in, like you automatically assume that even if you had a linebacker that was available that could play the position, right? Mm-hmm. Like how often do you come across just stud linebackers that are like run proficient? It's not, it's hit or miss with linebackers too. It's not like it's automatic. Yep. You already got one standing out there in LVE who was a miss. So it's hit or miss when it comes to these linebackers. So I don't have a problem with your philosophy on grabbing a linebacker. I really do feel the Cowboys will grab a linebacker in the draft. When, I don't know, but I think we will. But I don't think we need to grab one early or place a precedence or any pressure on the position. And that's because even in that first, like I said, in the first 3 picks, I don't know what you guys think of the kid who just tore his ACL. Everybody watch David Obajobi. I think that's how you say his name. That's how you say his name.
Yeah, from Michigan.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry salivating on trying to get his ass because that's Jerry's type of guy. So I really wouldn't be surprised if in our first 3 rounds we went after him. Even if it's in the second round, that wouldn't surprise me. So depending on if his best player
I don't want that.
First round, I think he would do it. I think Jerry would do it.
He better not.
If Jerry was, it depends. It depends on if he was high on him. I like that kid though. I like that kid.
I'm not saying I don't like him, Okoye, but what I'm saying is he's still inexperienced. He only had really 1 year where he really showed, and I love the athletic ability, but he really had 1 year where he really showed. And I'm not even using the Taco thing against him, but I saw Taco ever since high school because he played out here. But Taco really just had that 1 year, but he didn't have the athletic ability like he does. But and another reason, I'm tired of Dallas drafting these and getting injured players. You already got people on the mend. You don't need somebody who's rehabbing from an ACL if you did in the second round. No, you need people that come in and play now, not people that are rehabbing from ACLs, dog. I don't want that.
But you speaking from what you want and what I want is probably the same, right? But what they do and what they have a history of doing is a fact. Like Jerry has a history of that. So if you saw him in the 3rd round, 4th round, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't. Jerry is crazy like that. He would do it. So I know. You hope not. But if he sees a guy that he's high on or that he thinks he can get any type of top end value out of falling, he taking him, especially if his game is good.
Oh, I know that. Especially Steven, I'm going to say even more Steven Jones than Jerry Jones now. That's why when you see a lot of the philosophy or when you see Dallas getting injured players, in my opinion, I feel like Steven likes that as well because guess what? When you're injured, what does that do? Yeah. You don't cost as much money. You're cheaper because you're injured. So, yeah, I definitely feel like even when Michael Gallup got hurt, that was like, oh, yeah, guess what? Now your market ain't going to be as big now, and we can go ahead and undercut you a little bit on your money because you hurt. And now that market shrinked a little bit. So, yeah, they like those injured players because now we can get you cheaper.
Heroes. Yeah, they look like heroes for signing you because you hurt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got me a nice little surprise. I ain't showed nobody. This gonna be the first
What's
time
up?
anybody ever heard this. My top guard is Marquise Hayes, bro. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You be coming with people I don't never be. You be coming with people. You be coming with people. I'm like, who?
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you the game to go watch, and you go fall in love with this animal, dog. Watch him versus Oregon. Oh my God, this dude is a monster. If we trying to get a real, and that's another reason why I'm probably not panicking on guard. You see what I'm saying? If I got a second or third round targeted guy, you know what I mean? I'm not tripping at guard at 1 when I feel like a guy in the second round gonna be just as good or better. That's probably why I don't have to panic.
Yeah, you're right.
But see, you know what? Just real quick, just my opinion. You know, we all talked about this draft. Like, there's not a lot of star power in this draft. There's not a lot of those top guys where you say, here's a obvious number 1 pick. There's a lot of guys that are in the mix for number 1 pick. There is a lot of moving up and down this draft. But the biggest thing with
it's a great role player draft.
You guys just talked about how we wouldn't have to reach for a guard. I feel like that's what a linebacker and other positions. There's a lot of depth, and I'm looking out here on what you just said, boss. That you know, in a few listings, Marquise Hayes is rated like the 33rd. Between, you know, of all the offensive tackles, there's plenty of guys out there. So Chris Paul from Tulsa, Leticia Smith, I believe you mentioned him, AKoye from Virginia Tech. There's a lot of guys, Tyrese Robinson. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there. Thayer Mumford. There's a lot of guys that they're very quality players that you can hit round 3 and 4. So that's why I said this could be like for real another BPA type draft, dog, because there's so much around that Dallas can scoop.
I don't know about BPA, Big James. Let me push back on you a little bit on that. I feel like we going into this draft with needs, bro.
I mean, they are,
like
but
what?
you don't have to reach for anybody.
Kicker.
Who do you have to reach for?
Kicker.
That you have to have in the first round.
No, I ain't say that. See, why boss keeps thinking I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like,
We talking first round though.
Okay, if we talking about first round,
BPA first round. Like, of course, we need a kicker at some point in the draft, but we need linemen. But what do we have to do in the first round? Is what he's saying. Like,
okay, what do we have to do in the first round?
You don't have to go lineman in the first round because you can get.
We don't have to do anything
that you like. There you go. Agreed.
They don't.
So first round is pure BPA. That's what y'all saying.
Yeah, why not?
I believe so.
Gotcha. I ain't gonna fight that. I ain't gonna fight that. All right. Ooh, y'all ready to draft?
I think. Yeah, let's wrap. And then I also think when we're talking about that first pick.
Yeah, we doing a mock draft, big dog.
So what? I don't got no board. I got no list, no nothing.
Hey, we'll go to just the first 3 rounds, big dog, because I got my whole book over here, bro. I'm cheap. I got my whole book.
Well, me and you, boss, me and you gonna do a show. We're gonna do straight 7 rounds.
Let's do 2 of them, too big. Look, and I'm dead serious. I got my whole book over here, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know me, I love draft. I know I'm deep in them players. You got the book, but you know I'm studying, so we can go deep down there. Do 17 drafts.
All right, yeah. Let's do 2. Let's do a show big, and we go through 2. And I think the best way to do it, big dog, is to have a BPA, and then let's do a draft to where we go do what we think the Cowboys go do based on their 30 visits. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the BPA can be just me and what you think, not what the Cowboys go do, what we think.
Right.
But then we'll do one that's
we'll go back to their thinking.
Which their 30 visits show is going to likely be like a Burks or an Olave or somebody like that. Even though I wouldn't do Olave in first. No, I would not. No, not me. Somebody else, I don't see it. I ain't saying I see bust, but I sure don't see the hype that other people see. All right, here we go. Let's get into this draft. Y'all give me a second. All right, so we got the draft going on real quick. And let's hold on real quick. Let me be courteous to my boy AKoye, man. Is there anything specific? Because we ain't even talk football in a while. Is there anything on your mind, big dog, that we just ain't talk ball in a while that's just maybe outside?
No, I think we on the money. I'm
All right,
on draft right now.
all right,
I'm
let's.
waiting for him to actually like give us some picks. Once I know who we have, I'm doing. I'm gonna start my breakdowns and everybody we draft. But that's where I'm at with it. I'm not like pissed off about no moves we making or free agency. None of that. I think right now, you know, all the obvious things are talked about. Randy Gregory and so on, and Amari Cooper. Those were the obvious things that was on my mind this offseason. But as long as we after that we got Hooker and we got Curse signed. Those were my other two concerns. Along with Gallup. So no, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm
So
with it.
real quick, I was gonna start the draft. I do want to ask this question real quick to both of y'all, because this has been going around, and I got my thoughts on this. So on my boy Big Game James page, let me make it bigger. you already know where I'm going, dog.
Yeah, because you know how it is.
I do know. Check this out. So, Stingley ran a 4.37. If he dropped the 24, do we get him?
How? Oh,
I think he can drop.
But how would it?
He can drop, bro.
How would he drop?
Not after this performance, he ain't dropping a
Not
24.
after that.
Man, I
Yeah,
think he
nah,
can
nah,
drop.
nah.
Even
People
with the
all they want to see
4.37.
that speed. The only
They
problem with
got
him,
it. Like,
he got short arms. He got short arms.
Hey, and he
he
also
said his
plays.
arms too short
He
to
plays
box with
slower.
God.
He plays slower than what he runs too, bro.
Right.
For real. Like D. Smith was
Yeah.
running off on him both games easily too.
But you
You
know,
can tell he
boss,
could not keep up, dog.
boss, I hear what you're saying, but let's go with how
They think
the NFL looks at it,
right.
the scouts see it.
Yeah.
Right.
So what you
Right.
saying might be true, but they're gonna be like,
But he gonna get a
he
shot
ran that
just 'cause of
4.3.
that
We're drafting
speed.
him. He alleviated all our concerns. You know that.
Yep.
Man. And listen,
Yep.
I did 2 breakdowns on him, bro. The only thing I'm gonna say is yes, indeed. I'm dead serious too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Lost
I'm
cold
not
hand.
buying it,
I wouldn't
dog.
argue with you.
Oh, my
You
boy
like Buxton
Koye.
Hill better.
Yeah, because when the film homie agree, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you for it. I get where you at with it. Everybody, I feel the same way about Justin Hamilton though. Everybody talking about Hamilton like he's like,
Let's talk.
I'm not impressed. Like,
Ah!
too crazy.
That's
Yeah.
why I come for Koye. That's Koye.
Yeah,
Say,
nah.
bro, listen, film don't lie. If you really get into this film, bro, like see some people Koye Big
Can we
Game
keep
James.
it real though?
He makes some plays.
Yeah, he
made
makes some plays.
I think.
Yeah,
Can we
he,
keep
But
it real though,
to look
fellas?
at
you
him
see
like
stiffness.
he like
You see
Let's just-
slowness.
yeah. He like
Let's
Kurt.
just
Kurt
keep it
is
real,
better than
okay?
him, in my opinion.
Yes.
Let's
Go
just
ahead.
keep it. Let's keep it real, y'all. When people out there throw out a name
Yep. Say
that
it.
are popular,
Yep.
everybody automatically says,
Jump
"Oh,
on
this
it.
dude is this and that." Ain't never watched him, ain't never looked at him, ain't never seen one
Man.
game,
Yep.
seen 2 highlights, and was like, "Yeah, get him." I'm gonna keep it real, dog, and I'm gonna use this as an example. Jelani Woods from Virginia, right? Everybody in Dallas Dallas fans, everybody. I watch Twitter and they were like, "Oh, get that Jelani Woods from Virginia. I'll get him, get that." Well, nobody's talking about no Jelani Woods, number one, until he got that 40 time. But then when Dallas started really pushing the narrative, this and that, or some people went out there like, "Oh, Jelani Woods is this." Now everybody's like, I'll just be sitting there, people like, "Oh, I want that kid from Virginia, Jelani Woods." I'm like, man, you ever watched him, dog?
All right, what's your assessment? Because what's your assessment on Jelani Woods? I want to hear yours. I'm gonna give you mine. You first.
I mean, I've only seen him briefly. I need to watch some more tape. I mean, he has speed, but
Same
my
here.
thing is he just now this past season showed something. I mean, it ain't like he been consistently dominating teams or anything like that. It's the enamor of 4.6 and 6.7. That's it. If they're talking about the whole package of the game, it's not there. They're looking at 4.6 and 6.7.
That's all
it.
they looking at. Hey, all right, I'm gonna show you my direct breakdown from the book. All right, so for those who don't know, I do got the book out, Boss Cowboy Guide, where I break down candidates that might be ideal for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I don't have him ranked at the top. I have him ranked like my 6th tight end. Some people might trip at that, but hey, this is what I wrote. Jelani
He's not
Woods,
polished.
Yeah, he not polished. I'm gonna read the bad part because the good part, yeah, whatever with that. And the good thing I like about
what round are we talking though?
I'm thinking 4th, bro. That's the target I put on him.
Yeah,
I put a target around a 4th on him. But the
So
thing
what's
I
wrong
said,
with
Cowboys
saying that
may
they want
move
him
up
in the
because
fourth?
they like him.
man, and he's stiff, bro.
Yeah,
I said
what's
Woods
wrong
is
with
stiff
that,
in the
though?
hips, but makes up for the lack of oil in them hips with a massive frame and catch radius. His size and box out ability are the main reasons he assembled 8 touchdowns for the Cavaliers. Sexy has to give when first things are first because a touchdown king is what the game is about. Woods has also immensely helped his stock by destroying the 2022 NFL Combine. You know what I'm saying? But it's just measurables. But when you look at him on tape, dog, stiff. But he good in that red zone.
I don't
He
think
good in that
I
red
don't
zone.
think they go after him though. I don't think they go after him because like this is my problem with the Cowboys fans. Period. Everybody was on McKeon's plan, right? Now McKeon has an opportunity to play. We trying to draft a whole nother tight end to take over for McKeon. You know what I mean? So I feel like at tight end, drafting a tight end, even if he's dynamic, it'll have the Martellus Bennett effect. If you thought he was dynamic, he's not going to play over Schultz because Schultz is still Dak's security blanket. And I think he's going to remain that. So it's like having Witten in front of you. You're not going to get the ball, so why you here? Rico, we did this Rico Gathers thing and Martellus Bennett thing before, and they don't get to play. They don't play those types of tight ends here. Since when we ever had one? We didn't have guys like Jay Novacek and guys like that. Since when have we had a tight end that wasn't like a blue collar workhorse type of guy? We don't keep those types of guys, and we don't value them. I don't know why, but we don't. Martellus Bennett left and had a great career, and and he showed he can play, but he couldn't even see the field here. Neither could Rico Gather.
Well, that's who Jalen Watermeyer reminds me of. If you watch him, he didn't have the greatest combine. He reminds me of Martellus Bennett, and he went to Texas A&M. So keep an eye on him.
I like Jalen, bro. I think, and then
he's a good player.
Yeah, last year they was putting a 1st round grade on him. Remember?
He only dropped because he ran a 5 in the 40. That's the reason why he dropped.
Yeah. But he found the soft spots. He got a big catch radius.
He's good. He's a good player.
He has
a really good
subtlety. He also got loose hips, bro. He also blocked his body language is real bad though. But I don't care about no
look at Martellus Bennett.
Yeah.
Watch Martellus Bennett and look at
body
language.
language.
They look like the same players, dog.
Yeah. See, because if you reading players' body language, he'll have that demeanor that he don't care, but that never matters. It's about when that whistle blows. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and I can see where people misread him because he not the. Now, it's one tight end though, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's a couple of them. It's a couple. Hold on, real quick. Let me get this right. God, dog. I'm doing too much.
Yeah, name them because I like a couple guys in there.
All right.
I know what I was talking about.
All right, so let's talk about a couple of tight ends. I love Jake Ferguson. You know, I already called him Jason Witten vibe, so people went crazy.
He is Jason Witten. What are you talking about?
You felt me on that, dog? You felt me,
bro? Did you watch when I did the Senior
vibes.
Bowl? I was all on Jake Ferguson. I kept talking about him, singing his praises, and I even had him on my guide to look at. But then the reason why he dropped was because he ran that bad 40 time, and nobody was talking about Jake Ferguson anymore. But I've been talking about him from A1 day one. I thought he could be a good player because he's the type of player that they like anyway.
And he does everything well. You know what I mean? He doesn't do anything elite, but he does everything good. And he ate up the Senior Bowl. People forgot he had a great Senior Bowl game. But obviously Jake Ferguson, somebody I'm like. Isaiah Likely to me is the most electric tight end. I never really got deep into his blocking ability yet. That's some more homework I got to do. But I think the guy.
That's what we need, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Go. Hold on. Go. Let's talk about that big dog before we start drafting. You say we need that. So
I just think
we need that guy.
We don't need another Jarwin. We need a blocking tight end. The guy that's coming in the block.
Gotcha.
I think
we need some speed too, though.
Wise, you're gonna.
They brought back they brought the one kid.
It,
they brought the one kid from last year. What's his name?
Who?
What's the tight end? They had him last year. He was a blocking tight end at the end of the year. What's his name? Daggone it.
Oh, you talking about Sprinkle?
Sprinkle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprinkle?
Yeah, Sprinkle.
He can block.
What?
Yeah, he can block.
Yeah, he can block. He can block.
That's what the only thing you need him for.
Yeah, that's.
We need
So
some
why
I
speed.
want these
Okoye.
athletes. Yeah, I want athletes. I want these
we got-
We need
playmaker
some
tight ends.
athletes,
They're not
Okoye. We ain't got
guarding
none. You just mentioned
I-
Sean
I-
McKeon.
they
I think he's a
not gonna
good
play
player,
those
but we need some
guys, man.
speed. One of the things that
They-
Jarwin did offer was
they're not
that
gonna play
inseam
'em.
speed. Jarwin, and Schultz and McKeon don't offer that. We need somebody that got some wiggle, dog, and they need to look at that as a tight end for me.
What's your thought on Trey McBride? Because he my number one tight end.
He gonna be gone. Wow. He gonna be gone. You ain't even talk about him. He ran like a 4.5 or 4.6 in his 40 at his pro day. He gone.
That boy, and he put up
gonna be
90
gone.
catches, 1,100 yards, and he got them oily
Yeah.
hips, and he can block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He good.
He good.
I seen him at the Senior Bowl. He's real good.
What
He got
about
a lot of
Greg?
people.
What's your thoughts on Greg?
I ain't really looked at Greg. Keep it
Check
real.
him out, dog. Greg is a
Okay.
dog, bro. Now,
Okay.
Greg, this is the thing. What I loved about Greg was how he competed at the combine. He was competing. You know what I'm saying? I like guys that was trying to go get that money. You know what I mean? And he was out there like, bro, I'm finna show the world I'm the best tight end out here. So my number one is McBride. My number two is Greg. My number three is Likely. You know what I'm saying? And at first, Likely was my number one, but nah, not anymore.
That Cade Otton, he ain't that bad either.
Yeah, Cade is nice. Yeah.
Look at that Chid Okawano from Maryland.
Yeah, I
He's
got
the
him
one
in
that
there
ran
too,
the
dog.
4.5.
Yeah.
Dog, I did a video on man, bro. He ain't weak, bro.
No, I heard your
Not
video. Yeah, I got him right here, bro. Yeah, Caden Oden, and then yeah, I got him right here. But see, hold on, I think I might have killed him though. I ain't even
What'd you
give
kill
him
him
no
on?
stars. Hold on, let me check it out, bro.
So y'all think we going after a dynamic tight end? I don't think so, though.
I hope so.
I don't think so.
We need. I don't think
It ain't
so.
their style, man.
I hope
They
so.
don't do it.
I hope
I
so.
agree. I agree with you. Historically, you
can
dead
hope,
right.
But they
You
don't
right.
do it.
Yeah.
When have we
Maybe,
had them?
but don't we got a
out
new
here. We don't
receivers
go after those
receivers or tight ends coach?
We got a new receivers coach.
Oh, that's
Maybe that changes something.
Callahan, whatever his name is.
Maybe that changes
Yeah,
something.
maybe. We'll see. Schottenheimer, I
We'll
think
see.
it is. What's his name? Yeah.
I didn't really kill
Yeah,
him.
well, we'll see.
Yeah, because hold on, he helped himself and combined with above average measurements. Yet when looking at the tape, it's hard to get over his hip stiffness. Yeah, he's somebody I said had that hip stiffness too.
He had a little bit of it,
Yeah,
He had a
some
little
hip
bit.
stiffness.
but he fights after the tackle.
He does.
He's a willing blocker.
He competes. Yeah,
He competes.
yeah. I definitely
That's
agree,
what I
man.
like.
I heard your analysis and it was spot on to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? All right,
So
let's
you want a
draft.
nasty guy on the line?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So let's put it to the test, man.
Let's jump in here.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Talk is cheap. Let's draft. All right, here
Let's
we go.
do it.
All right, so here we go. Same thing. We doing 3 rounds. Let's try to get through 2. All right, let me see.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna
You know I'm
pick.
blind.
All right, we got you, dog.
You
We
need to get
got
some
you.
glasses.
Yeah, we got you. We got
I
you,
can
big
see,
dog.
man.
CBS. Yeah, I'm gonna do CBS. Hold on. 3:30. Nah, I'm gonna do Fan Speak. That's the latest update. Then I'm gonna do. Man, this some trash. My fault, y'all. All right, classic or difficult? Difficult. All right, select speed. We gonna go classic.
Classic.
Yeah, yeah, you already know. Hold on, we finna start this. Give me
We
a
doing 3 rounds?
Yeah, we doing 3 rounds,
Yep.
bro. We ain't gonna do no deep thinking because I know you ain't got your board
Yeah,
in
don't
front of
do
you. Yeah,
You know I don't. I'm going off the top.
yeah. We ain't gonna do you like that, big dog. Cause see, I got my board and I got my book in front of me, so obviously that's gonna be my reference today. Give me a second. I'm trying to see why the. Oh, there it is. All right, hold on. Let me make sure I got. No, I don't want. I want fan speak. There we go. All right, let's start the draft. All right, here we go. All All right, and it's rolling. So the first person off the board is the tackle. Then we got Trayvon.
They keep taking Garrett Wilson high as hell. Kobe Dean went 11th. That ain't true.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Gone. Jordan Davis. I think Philly gonna wind up with Jordan Davis.
Trey McBride?
McBride went 22nd. Woo.
God dang. I wouldn't be shocked though. Ooh. So
what we doing right here, y'all?
Man, I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna keep it all the way honest. Every time Jermaine Johnson is available, I'm taking him, dog. But we did that yesterday, so I don't want to do that today. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Kenyon Green's here this time. Would you do Burks?
Green.
I think I would do Burks, dog.
Burks over Green?
Yeah, and this is the reason why. And the only reason why, because remember,
I mean, BPA,
he not even my favorite.
In the second and third round. Yeah, you can do that.
I think I would go Burks too for the same reason. I was really liking Kenyon Green, and I still do. But I ain't gonna lie. When they talked about they brought him in and there were whispers that they don't know if he's a dog or not. Yeah, that threw red flags. Yes, Bobby Belt had a interview with Brian Broaddus, and he said there was whispers out there that they think he may not be a dog or he may not have that football passion, and maybe that's one of the reasons why they brought him in on that 30 visit to talk to him. But if that's in the air, that I don't like that. And so I like Kenyon Green, but that as an offensive lineman, you got to be a dog on that offensive line. You can't be soft or nothing like that. So I'm not saying he is, but I'll take a Burks here on this one. Right. I would jump out there and be dangerous and get Burks.
We going Burks.
I just like Burks because if you got BPA at a skill position in the first round, you can go in the second or third round and still grab a good lineman. So. You're right about going after Green would be great, but Burks, you're not going to find another receiver like that in the second or third round. So you got to take him.
I'm looking at the chat. Oh, it's over.
They want Chris Olave.
I see. I see mostly Burks in here, big dog.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Burks. Let's do Burks.
Let's do
be
Burks.
Dangerous.
We go with y'all today. Now, I don't have a button, but I tell you what. I will be happy with this, though, because Dak got him a number 2. That's nice. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
We just drafted Burks. I ain't got the doom button, but I got this.
Yeah,
I had that button next time. All right, there we go. So we got. So all right. So let's go to the next round. We gonna do a couple of these. All right, we gonna do a couple of these.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now the board is running. Let me watch how they coming off.
Ooh, Nicholas Petit. Wasn't that out there? That's wild.
Actually, man, the more and more I'm looking at this, bro, dog, I think they need to go needs this year, bro. I'm just
Jalen Watermeyer.
Them linebackers.
Quay Walker, I know they liked him.
Yeah, them linebackers came off this time. All right, we should be on the board. I know CFT Crunk. We got your boy. All right, here we go.
I know, right?
I know. Ooh, man. Let me look. All right, so we got we got the receiver. All right, so obviously, we go look at. Let's look at some.
He want to go linebacker. Look at.
I was looking at guard.
Go to linebacker.
Yeah, let's go look at because them linebackers they got ran off on.
Oh, I like Shannon Tindall.
Yep.
Yeah. Me too.
I like Tindall.
Me too. I will feel real good right now.
He a guy that don't ever have to come off the linebacker.
Man.
Bro, I've been screaming Tandale.
Hold on real quick. I'm loving this right now.
Perfect. I've been screaming Tandale.
Everybody been fighting your boy Boss Cowboy. And then we all agree. We all agree right now. Everybody, y'all fought me for nothing. Boy, y'all ain't shit. What you mean? Man, we did all that debate and then we all agree on Tyndale.
Bro, I've been liking Tyndale from as soon as the first video I ever seen of Nakobe Dean. I wasn't even looking at Dean no more. I was like, who's number 41?
Tyndale got wheels on wheels, man.
Bro, and he's physical. He comes down here.
Yeah.
He comes downhill.
I'm with
He
it.
can go.
And y'all know I'm with it. Let's get it.
Let's do
All right.
Tandale.
There it is. All right, here we go. All right, man. There we go, bruh. I'm liking this draft, bruh, so far. All right. Oh, we didn't even look at the guards. My bad. I should have looked at them guards. We didn't even look at them guards, bro. We was like, man, whatever with them guards.
Right.
We going in there with Connor McGovern. And we need to talk about that too, bruh, because I think he getting a raw deal. Straight up. We got him at pick 90. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Travis
Koye.
Jones still available?
Yeah.
Get him.
He might be available.
Is he still?
He's still
nobody
there.
took him yet?
Nobody took him.
Yeah, he is.
And we on the
Ooh,
clock.
get him.
Ooh, say
Get him.
You hold
him.
on, bro. Don't rush me,
him.
dog. Don't rush me,
Okay.
dog. Let's go
What you
through.
waiting for?
Hold on real quick. I just want
Yeah.
to. Can we
Get
just
him.
go through? Cause my guard may be sitting right there, big dog. Hold on real quick,
Okay, go
man.
to your
Y'all
guard.
rushing. Oh,
Go to
that
your
shit. Hey, bruh, no. We ain't getting him.
Oh,
Man, no, we not.
No.
Let's debate
No,
this
you need
out
that
real
deep
quick,
tackle.
bro. Let's debate
You
this
need
out.
that.
Let's
Travis-
debate
okay.
this out, bro. So I'm looking at my number one guard. You think I'm finna pass on that?
Well, if you grab Tyndall and that helps in the run game, see what I'm saying, dealing with the run, then you could slide over and grab a lineman now. You could, and still get back and grab a defensive lineman later on.
Yes.
You could, but I
Really
wouldn't
good.
have a problem with either one of those picks. I like both.
Hold on, Big. We
I
gotta
like both,
settle
but-
this. It's me and you, big dog. It's me and you.
grab
Okay.
Travis right now, though.
It's me
I'm
and you,
taking
big
Travis.
Travis on defense.
I'm taking Travis.
Travis
You
shoring
taking
up the
Tra-
defense right now.
What?
Bro, he's helping the
You can
defense.
shore up
He could come in and be our
Right
starter at the
Dog.
one tech right
Bro.
now. In the third round, no,
Right
he could be
now.
your starter right
So
now.
if you had,
Dog,
if you had
I'm not.
and
Listen,
Tyndall in the same draft, like if you had both of them, that'd be crazy, bro.
bro,
Like
that,
we wouldn't have no more running problems.
y'all really think I'm gonna pass on the top guard, bro? I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
dog.
You
My top
outnumbered
guard.
on this. Okay, you can take him.
Yeah, man, I'm taking it, bro. I just
don't
can't,
like
bro.
that
I'm
pick.
sorry. We gonna do another
don't like
draft,
that
man.
pick.
There it
I
is,
don't
bro.
like that pick. No, I don't like that pick.
That's
at
my
all.
dog. That's my favorite guard, bro. You know I'm taking that.
It might
Come
be
on,
your
dog.
favorite, but dog, you just heard what Okoye said. Not even just with that, dog. Travis
You
Jones
could've
in
got
the
another
third round,
guard
6'4",
in a
325, and he plays to it, dog. Did you see him in the Senior Bowl?
Hey,
Did you
man, I
see
didn't
him?
mean to mess up y'all
Bruh.
day. I didn't mean to mess
Hey,
up y'all
Sean
draft.
Ryan,
Dog.
I didn't mean to mess
you
up
got
y'all
Sean
day.
Ryan.
But life ain't fair, dog.
Hey, here's the thing. Boss, you just say we got to stop the run, though. You said we need something.
Yeah, but see,
we need guys to protect people.
The pick is in, big. This is our guy, bro.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah,
We gonna do
Me and
another
you
draft.
a show.
We'll do another
we
three.
gonna jump on here.
No,
again,
we gonna do
'cause
another
I ain't
draft right
feeling
now. That was three. Let's do it again.
I'm
Let's
mad in
redraft.
the war room. Okay, look, we
You
arguing
mad?
in the war room. They got the picture of us in the Cowboys
Jerry-
war room. We
Jerry
arguing this
threw the
shit.
pen- Jerry dropped his
My
gloves.
boy
He
Big
throwing pins at people and shit.
All right,
I'm
let's do
throwing my
another
hands up like, what the hell we doing?
Boy, you crazy. But
Yeah, but Clay
you
sweating.
ain't crazy. It all depends on how you see. Like, just think. So to my point, I'm looking at this guy just as good as Zion. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do a redraft. We gonna just do three, and then we'll
All right,
conclude.
go ahead.
All right. So because that was fast, because we think fast. All right, here we go. Back at it again. All right, so we gonna do another
Yep.
three. All right. So
You
here we
should
go.
do it on that Pro Football Network.
That one that you sent me,
Yeah,
it didn't work yesterday, big dog. I don't want to gamble.
that's because
with
I
that.
sent it as the link.
Hold
Yeah,
on real
you
quick.
go
Let me-
straight to it as the link.
This one was cool though.
Yeah, I thought it was cool,
Okay.
bro.
This one
We
was
had it
okay.
on difficult too. So
What's wrong with this?
Okay, make sure. Yeah, okay, keep it on
Yeah,
difficult.
leave it
well, yeah, we not taking no shortcuts.
Like, keep it on difficult.
Yeah, we got it on
Make
difficult,
it
bro.
go.
Yeah, we got to think on this one. This ain't we ain't no handouts. All right, here we go. Let me see. God dang, what? I missed something. CBS? Nah. Going Steve. All right, here we go. Damn, hold on, man. Oh. Select team.
Yeah, because that one that I was talking about, they come with all mad trade scenarios.
Okay. We'll do that one next time. I had that ready when the next time we do it.
All right.
All right. We'll do PFF too. We'll do all of them.
I don't want to do PFF.
That's trash. Man, they
Trash.
got Stingley going 12.
Everybody hate PFF.
For real? Is
They
that
keep
bad?
doing that though.
Yeah, PFF. I just
Top
don't
10.
like them, period, dog.
Yeah, they with Dotson. 20
Dotson
McBride
21?
was 22 again.
Ooh. But this
McBride
is
again.
real. I like this is real because you do get surprise picks in every draft. So I do like that. That's a real scenario. All right, here we go. We on the clock. So since we
All
on
right,
the
so
clock,
who we got?
All right, we
There's
got
Kenyon Green again.
yeah.
Jermaine Johnson. I'm not
Yeah.
Jacoby Dean. Not in the first round. What
I
that
think you
cat
gotta
from
go Kenyon
Purdue?
Green.
Yeah, he nice. He's super nice.
But that cat from Purdue
Yeah,
is
not
nice.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not first.
not first.
What about
I
Jameson?
think Kenyon
What about
Green.
Jameson Williams? He hurt. You don't like him?
Not at the one. No.
Okay. So we doing
N'Kobe
Kenyon
Dean
Green on
still
this one?
sitting there though.
Yes,
You would
bro.
never take N'Kobe Dean. You
Ooh.
would take N'Kobe Dean. Man.
We got us a war because I agree with you, Okoye.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
'cause
say,
if he was
what is
sitting there,
going
somebody
on,
taking
bro?
him, man.
How we
He
do
ain't even
all that
supposed to be there.
debating and we agree when it's draft day?
No, but
I'm
if
not
he was
agreeing.
Sitting there at 24. If he's sitting there at
I'm not
24,
agreeing.
you're going to take him though. So you telling me if N'Kobe Dean is on the board at 24, you wouldn't touch him?
Oh, we got us a fight. We got us a fight.
I'm saying
Tell
I
me.
would touch him. Okay, I would tell you I would touch him. But what I'm saying is you don't have that pure one
You gotta
take.
take
He
him.
was greatly benefited. Now hold up, Okoye. He was greatly
Oh, we're
benefited
going
for
to
that
follow
front
that up
in
in the
Georgia.
second or third round.
Yeah,
Right.
but he was greatly benefited
Right.
with that front in Georgia. We don't have that
Yeah,
type
but I'm
of
saying
front
if
right
he's
now
there
in Dallas.
at 24, you got to take him. And then you go and draft one more Bohanna type of guy and another Bohanna project or whatever. But if he's there at 24, the Cowboys would definitely take him if he's sitting there at 24. They're taking him.
I don't know if
minutes
they
That's
will.
before
just-
we turn
you
on
just
I
this
don't know if they
card.
will because I
give y'all
don't
2
know if
minutes.
they will because they like them big long linebackers. Look who they brought in, Okoye. They didn't even bring him on a 30 visit unless he's a surprise guy, dog. Look at all their linebackers. They don't have
bring him
anybody
on
under
30 visit
6'2".
because they don't think he's gonna. They might have not brought him because they don't think he's gonna be there, man. They don't think he's gonna be there.
No,
I think
he's
that's why they
falling.
didn't bring him.
he's falling.
Is Jordan
We'll
Davis?
see.
If he
Somebody
fought
say Jordan Davis
if
there?
he fought at 24,
Nah, he
no,
not.
Jordan Davis ain't on there. Just
Yeah,
put
he
it
ain't on
back.
there.
I'm about to
Nah.
say, like, you
Nah.
definitely
I was about to
take
say,
that.
if Jordan Davis is there,
Yeah,
we taking
I'm finna
him.
say, yeah, somebody
It's no more rap.
No,
We
he ain't
taking
there.
No
him.
more rap.
Yeah, ain't no talking on that one.
Y'all got a minute and 30
Yeah, I was
seconds
like,
before we
yeah.
turn in this card.
All right, let's take. I'll go with.
Put
I'll
it back
go
up.
with
I can't
N'Kobe
see
Dean.
it. Put it-
All right, yeah, there it is.
We'll go with N'Kobe.
Oh, so
Yeah, I
oh,
take
and y'all know I'm loving this. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh man,
I think that's just because of BGJ. You gotta take him because he's there.
yeah, I'm with it. But you know, I would be happy, if this happened. You know what I mean? Because of my concern. You know what I mean? And your BPA
Right.
kind of match my fear. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, so we going into round 2. And we just go watch these balls come off the board real quick. So right here, I already would say that the fans go likely be trying to fill the guard hole or the receiver hole. Before we get into it, which one do y'all think should be priority since we already kind of sold up what was my
Lineman,
top
man.
need?
We got
Lineman.
enough. Lineman. We got a receiver coming back after week 3. We're not dead at receiver. We don't have to jump out the window on a receiver. We need a lineman, period.
Got you. All right, here we go.
So who's on the board for offensive line?
Why can't I see
Where are your guys?
yeah, why can't I look at, because I'm being dumb. All right, so let's look at the guard. But you already know, man. You see, when I see
There's
that
your
boy
guy
Marcus
again.
Hayes, y'all already know.
Yeah, he there again.
But, we ain't going to keep doing the same thing to get boring. All right. So
There's
offensive-
Sean Ryan. There's Kennard.
Sean Ryan, I like him.
But what's the
Kennard, you
strategy?
said
He can
his arm
slide
is too short to play outside, right?
He can slide
Sliding
inside. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kennard could slide inside. He's definitely versatile for sure, and I think he better fits.
He better
inside.
Yeah, he was getting worked on the
Yeah.
outside.
What about defensive
Yeah.
tackle?
That
Go
island, he
look
was
at
getting
D-line real quick, though.
You say look at the D-line?
as well.
Okay. Ooh, that Marvell Lee. That's one of my 3-star guys too, dog. Ooh.
Yeah, but he's a 3. He's a 3. We don't need that.
What you mean?
He is a 3.
I mean,
Okay.
He a 3 tech.
Okay, yeah.
he's a 3, dog.
He a 3 tech.
Travis Jones is there
like
again. You just got the Kobe Dean.
Man, we gonna get your boy this time, bro.
Thank you.
We gonna get your boy. We going D-line, bro. Are you serious?
That
What?
right there,
Bro.
you don't even need. You can do whatever else you want at defense now. Whatever you want. Best
Oh,
player
we
available
said.
at defense for the
You
rest of the
right.
draft.
We could attack it.
That's all you
We-
need.
you
right
can
now.
No,
attack
you
offense
right.
now.
Ooh, you
We said
right.
we don't got to.
You can go offense heavy, or you can go edge. You can do whatever you want now.
I love this draft.
Right.
I agree because defense is set.
It's set.
It's
Defense is
set.
We
I
already
would be
got a good
so
secondary.
happy.
Yeah.
I would be so
You
happy
got
so
good
far.
rotation defensive line.
Now,
linebacker.
if
That's
your
it.
guy's available, now,
Get him.
boss, I'm
Yeah.
with it.
Next
Wait.
time we need to do 4 rounds. Can we do one more? Just 4 rounds.
Do one more round now. Yeah, let's do one more.
All right, we gonna do one more. Damn, boy, this was. Ooh, so far I'm loving this draft. I can't wait till we go to round 7. God dog. Yeah, I would
So who we got?
I would be
do you
ecstatic. Boy, I would
do
be
you like?
crying. All right, here we go. All right, so let's go.
these there.
So guards. Oh!
There he is. Get him.
Still there.
Yeah, scoop him.
Oh man.
then we-
You gotta
Oh, witness excellence, bro.
I'll feel good about
Witness
those first 3
excellence,
picks.
dog. Witness
Yeah, that
a
was good.
bully.
Me too.
This dude is
take it. That would
nasty.
be.
I would like that draft so
right
far.
there. I like
I
that.
would love this
Yep,
draft.
yep.
We got to go 4 rounds. I think we killed
Yeah,
all
go
the
4
drafts
rounds.
too.
One more.
Yeah, we do one more.
One more.
God dog. Ooh, I would be mad. I would be crying. I would be having real tears if this was draft day. All right, here we go. Redraft. We go do another one. Man,
Yeah, that was a good one.
yeah.
Nicole B, you got your linebacker who's versatile.
Yes.
You got your 1 tech, starting 1 tech.
Yeah.
Come in and gonna start.
Yeah.
And then you got your guard that could come in who's physical. Mm-hmm. Then you could probably hit
Let's go
tight end,
5.
And then you can
receiver.
go grab, you go grab you another receiver then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would be a good draft.
Yeah, I
And now you can
love
grab
it, bro.
whatever at any skill position you want.
Man,
But edge, I would probably go edge next after that in that
Right.
draft that you guys just had up there. Edge would have been my next guy. Anybody that's a good rusher from the outside, I would be looking at. Because I think we might squeeze 2 edge guys out of this draft. One that's like a tweener and another one that's just straight edge.
The guy you need to look at as a tweener is D'Angelo Malone. He nice, dog.
all right, here we go.
Western Kentucky.
Malone got you.
Here we go.
Mhm.
Y'all ready? All right, man. I'm having fun on this
Okay.
one, bro. I like this because this ain't even a simulator I use, so this is truly spontaneous. All right, let me put it up. We go watch them boys come off the board. Here we go. Man, them banner ads get on my nerves. Stop seeing this ad. They changed up their top picks this time.
Stingley top 10 again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, big dummies.
Wow.
But that's real. I can see people doing that. Ooh, Traylon Burks.
Burst
Ooh.
off the board.
Dean
Dean
gone.
gone.
It's
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
Ooh, hold on now. I like this. Hold on now.
There go your guy, Okoye.
Ajabo.
Nope.
Devin Lloyd up there too, but I'll take Ajabo, man.
I'll do now. We ain't doing no Devin Lloyd. You gonna take David over Jermaine and George?
I'm taking Jermaine, bro.
I'm taking Jermaine.
Yeah. Cause
What about Drake
I'll
London?
take Ajabo, man.
ooh, Drake London.
Drake.
Ooh,
From USC? He kind of nasty, but
I'm feeling that.
he don't got the speed, but he kind of nasty though.
Man, take David Ajabo, man.
I take David over Jermaine.
Mm,
You got to.
nah,
I would take David Ajabo, man.
Mm-mm.
I like that.
I'm
kid,
not doing
man.
that. I'm not
If
doing
not,
that.
then if you
Now,
ain't gonna
me
do that, then
personally,
you might as well take Devin Lloyd then.
God damn.
for what?
I
Why?
don't like Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson is cool, but I don't think you go defensive end right now, man. I wouldn't do it. I would. If you think linebacker,
So why you want to
go
injure?
Lloyd.
Why you want to David? You say you don't want to do DN, but you want to
Because
get
of his
David
speed.
injured?
He
He
because
hurt.
he's a player that I don't think would.
No,
We gotta fight this
speed
out.
is
Hold on, we
ridiculous,
gotta
man.
fight this out.
I'm not
His
taking
speed
that.
is
I'm not going with David.
His speed,
injured
his
player.
explosiveness off the edge is crazy, man.
Nah, I know it is crazy,
go
but he's
look at-
hurt. First round pick.
Go
Nope.
look at D line. Go look at D line. Just go look at D line. I agree with you because he hurt. I give you that.
All right, here we go.
Right.
I'm
Not
giving
first
y'all
round.
47 seconds to work this out, and we gonna turn in the
No,
card.
because it's not. I agree. It's not first round. We don't got to go injured player first round. I agree.
So what we gonna
go
do?
look at D line.
We looking at
Let's look
Jermaine?
at D line.
All right.
No,
Oh, look
I
at the
don't
D
want
line.
to, man.
Okay, let's look at the D line. Let's look at the D line. All right, we got 30 seconds to turn this card in. All right, so here we go. DL. Nah.
You don't have to reach in those guys.
No. No. I ain't
Yeah.
doing that.
You don't like Drake London? Okoye?
I
From
like
USC?
Drake London.
Receiver?
Yeah, receiver. Yeah, I like him.
What about Drake London?
I don't want a
USC.
first round receiver. I don't
Okay.
really need a receiver that bad. I would take Devin Lloyd over him. I would take Devin Lloyd then if I was gonna go after that.
Hey, we gotta turn this card in. God dog.
What you saying, boss?
And he one of the
Man,
30
I'm
biggest.
going
He
Jermaine
one of the
Johnson,
30
bro, and
biggest.
I'm not even thinking twice. Yeah.
I would. Go ahead.
Because I want that
Go
4-3 under. But also, you know what?
Go
Let's
ahead.
get Dak a weapon. Boom.
Let's get Drake London.
Got it.
Yeah. Let's get
Let's
Drake.
get Dak a
There
weapon.
you
Let's
go.
get the weapons out the way, man.
And they brought him in. And
Yeah.
they brought him in.
That's a bet. I'm
Oh,
cool
he
with
was one
that.
of the 30s.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got receive out the way. I feel like a straight dumbass to pass up on Johnson, though, just being honest. But
We can still get an edgy guy, though.
and the reason
Good
why
one.
it's not dumb because it's a lot of receive. Well, I fucked up. I shouldn't have did that. That was dumb. It's all
What'd you
good. I just because there's so many good receivers, man. I was, but we got our weapon. We got a number 2. We good. I ain't gonna complain. All right, here we go. Let me watch these boys come off the board. Oh, so we got our receiver. It looked like it was a small run on linebacker. All right, so we should be up now. Yep, we on the clock. Ooh,
You already know what I'm doing.
yeah, yeah.
You already know
And
what
see,
I'm
look,
doing.
look, bro. Christian Watson was sitting
You
here, bro.
right.
You know what I'm
Sky Moore.
saying, bro? We tripped.
But you right, but
We panicked, dog.
Again.
Just keeping it real, dog. We panicked, dog. We panicked. This is a classic ass panic.
ooh, Nick Bonito's there.
Dog, we tripped out,
Hey.
bro. Like that's why this receiver so
We
deep.
still we okay. We still can get that. Get
All
Travis Jones though.
Let me look at these linebackers.
that-
Quay,
Yeah,
bruh,
facts.
bruh. Well, you don't like Quay though.
I don't think he's an underachiever, bro.
I like Brandon Smith too.
You like
They
Brandon?
still got a lot of guys. They still
Yeah.
got a lot of
I like
guys.
Brandon
Do you
Smith
think
in
they
the
ain't gonna
second
take all
round.
them linebackers that they ain't gonna take all
Brandon
them
Smith
linebackers. Get
though,
Travis
is a guy
Jones,
that
bro.
You don't even touch.
Yeah, I just got
I don't think you
Travis.
touch unless you was gonna go with Tendo again. That's it.
Right.
Okay, so we got.
Look at it. How many guys are coming?
Watch them
how many
linebackers just be gone. Watch this.
Ooh.
Watch, it's gonna be a run.
This
It's gonna be a
It's
gonna be
big
a
old
run
run.
of them.
Look, watch.
Watch.
Look. Oh,
Let's
they ain't ran yet, big dog.
Okay, they ain't ran. See,
Nah.
see.
Yeah, have some nuts.
Oh, they took Sam Williams. I know the Cowboys liked him. Oh yeah, we can still get a linebacker.
Sam-
Yeah, we good.
Sam
We
Williams,
good,
man.
dog. We good.
Yeah,
No
Sam
panic.
Williams, he gone.
I like him. I like him.
Quay gone.
But Tindall's still there.
Yeah, we good. We
Go
good.
linebacker.
Bang.
Bam.
Channing
Hold
Taylor
on.
still there.
We ain't take care of our
Damn.
guards yet, bruh. We tripping.
Ed Ingram. Oh, you got Marquise Hayes still there too.
Yeah, nah,
I
but
like
I pick
Ingram
Ed.
too, though.
I ain't gonna pick no Ed over Marquise. No.
Tyler Smith ain't no joke from Tulsa either.
Yeah, he nice, but I still
Tyler Smith nice.
Yeah, and he the highest rated. Let's get this out the way. Let's get that left guard
Tyler
taken
Smith
care of.
nice.
Damn, did we? Damn.
Can we still get that linebacker?
No, we gonna miss on that linebacker, dog.
No,
we gonna be in the trash. We gonna be picking in the trash now, dog.
Come on.
Oh,
come on.
We might make it. We might make it, dog.
We might make it.
Oh, no, he gone. There he is.
He?
Chadwell is gone, bro.
Brandon Smith
is gone. The run on the linebackers is done.
Oh, there it is.
Damn.
Leo Chanel, all of them.
Oh, it was a run on like, it's your fault, Big. You done messed up the draft, dog. You done messed up the Cowboys draft, bro.
You said get the guard.
Hey, man, I got to cover my ass, so I'm going to blame you, dog. You know how it go, man. I got to throw you. Oh,
Darian
my
Beavers.
boy. Listen.
Darian Beavers.
Jacoby is my guy, bro. I got him a 3-star linebacker.
Okay.
You don't like Jacoby?
Damone Clark, nice too, but he has the spinal.
Injured. Yeah, he got the spinal thing. But man, I'm going Jacoby, bro. That's a 3-star dude for me.
I like Darian Beavers.
All right, so now let's look at what we got so far. We got a number 2. We got a 1 tech.
Starting.
Yep, we got a starting left guard.
Starting guard.
Yeah. Let me see. And we got one more round. Let's get our tight end now. Let's get our tight end.
You gonna get our tight end? Okay.
Yeah, let's get our tight end.
Nah.
I like this draft, bro. Cause see,
why not?
I do like this draft. Somebody don't like this draft?
D'Angelo. I want to see what's available. Hold
on. All right.
Hold on.
And see Malcolm Rodriguez.
Ooh, your boy's there. Greg's there for you.
Ooh. I would cry. I would real life cry. Ooh, bro, that's a no-brainer, dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer, dog. I would be.
I'm cool with that.
I would be like Stephen Jones. You my best friend.
Not a bad draft either.
This was a good draft too, bro. This was a good draft. I would feel good about it because Jacoby, Boss is sleeping on him, bro. Trust me. Boss need to go look at his game versus Alabama. Man, that boy is a banger. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. All right. So
I'm about to look at him.
No, man. Like, I got him with 3 stars, bro, in my book. It's only about 30 people I put 3 stars on. You know what I'm saying? So anyway.
I thought all 3 were pretty good. All 3 of them were pretty good.
Yeah. So this was a much better draft than the one we did yesterday.
In the mock drafts, the linebacker play actually sounds so crazy in the mock drafts, actually, though, but so I gotta apologize to you on that. It made sense when you got into the 2nd and 3rd round, and you still see Tyndall still sitting there and stuff like that. I'm like, well, that you can't like pass that up. And Travis Jones too. That's crazy. Like if it really went that way, I'll be cool with that. Every scenario was good. I think I like the first 2 more than the last one though.
Yeah,
me too.
I think the first 2 was better. Good. This one, I would hold my nose and love it because at least I love about 3 of the picks. I mean, love. You know what I'm saying? But on those first ones, I loved every one of those picks.
Yeah, because if you got Marquise Jones and Dean or Marquise Jones,
that was a great draft.
And if those are your first 3 picks, you did a good job.
Yeah. And I'm seeing,
especially getting Travis Jones.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick, since we just played with about 3 to 4 simulators. To me, I think we need to go need round 1. Because it seemed like the draft lined up a lot easier when we got a bigger need out the way. You know what I'm saying? Where we could just be like the number 2 is out the way, or we got the trenches out the way, or we got that guard out the way.
And we can just be free.
And be free, right.
Those are the picks that I don't really care for though is because when we look at it like when we needed a wide receiver, I don't think that's why you go after a wide receiver. I think the only philosophy that makes the receiver picks make sense if you're going best player available. But we don't need a wide receiver the first round. I think if it's a wide receiver there that obviously is just a crazy talent that's at 24, you take him because of BPA. But you don't take them based off a need. I don't think you would take a wide receiver based off need because it's not a need. It's not a need after the third week.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, do we trust CeeDee Lamb or don't we trust CeeDee Lamb? Like we keep arguing about that, but
I think there's questions.
Then you change it. Wide receiver don't go off the board at 24 if you can need. I don't think we need a wide receiver before anything else. I think that would be crazy.
Yeah, I'm with you. What was you saying?
That.
What was you saying, though?
If that's
you
the
said
case,
Go ahead, Koye.
Correct. No,
I'm listening.
If that's the case, you don't jump out the window without restructuring Coop. If that's the case, not to bring Coop back up, but it's like if you're gonna jump out there for a wide receiver because you think you need one, then you shouldn't have destroyed our wide receiver core if that's the case. You know what I mean?
Check this out.
I understand.
Check this out, AKoye. And
I don't think they think there's a need. That's why.
Check this out. BPA, who fits a need in the first round, kind of in the middle, right? Where you basically kind of throw all the needs together, you know what I'm saying? And say, okay, I'm going to pick the best player out of our biggest needs.
If you got to put need in it, you talking offensive lineman.
That's what I'm about to say. Because I think if you do
happen to slip,
because if you get that O lineman,
need is an interior guy. Good.
Here's the thing: if you get that O lineman now, just what you just said, boss, that makes I think it makes the draft free flowing now. I feel like if you get that offensive lineman out the way, then you can be free as hell the rest of the draft.
I agree. Yeah. So that's. Yeah. And I've always been with you, AKoye, that almost BPA at all costs. You know what I'm saying? So by the time we get to the draft, I'm going to probably play this simulator game 100 times. So I'm going to have a better feel. You know what I'm saying? Because then we go do both. We go do BPA, we go do need, and then we go see how it play out, especially when we go to 7 rounds. And it's going to give me a better feel of the strategy. Right. What's y'all final words, big dog? I started off.
Okay.
Well, first of all, man, I felt like all the draft simulator things went well, and it gives me confidence that we can come out of this draft and, fill some big holes, especially if we attack stuff right first. I do love the fact that even though we all started out debating, it was also awesome to see that our thoughts was different, but it aligned perfect when it was time to draft. I don't know how that happened, but that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because it was one of my boy Koye was like, well, he just the best player, and I'm over here like, and that's the biggest need. We fought in the beginning, but when it was draft day, boy, I would have dapped him up.
Guys there that I didn't expect to see. Like I don't expect to see Dean at 24. If I do, I would take that.
Right.
And I don't expect to see Tyndall in the 3rd round or even in the 2nd.
Go take that.
The 2nd for that matter.
Right.
So I would take that.
I think Dean's going to be available, AKoye.
Even if I don't think
he's going to be available. I think Dean's going to be available at 24, and that's where the real conversation is going to be.
Available, you take him. Yeah, you take him.
I agree.
Him and Michael Parsons and Cox will create nightmares in the middle of the field. In the middle of the field, like
you're right.
And then you still have to go. You still would go D tackle though in the draft after the fact. I think you still would go D tackle because
you need to protect him.
You want to keep Dean clean. Yeah, you got to keep him clean. You got to keep Parsons clean.
Fire.
You want to keep those guys clean. We're one tech away from having a high fire and high flying defense because we just need a guy that can soak up blocks in there. Like Neville Gallimore can. If we get another guy like that can take up blocks, if it can be Bohanna, great. Even if Bohanna steps up and you grab one more guy, then that's solid because you got a 3-man rotation where these guys can take 2 to 3 guys out by themselves, maybe even 4 by themselves, forcing you to either keep another tight end in, or it's just a wrap when it's on third down. Oh, we wouldn't have Maji on third downs, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like running downs, we wouldn't have a problem at all because our linebackers would be clean. Our linebackers would be clean. And then you got guys like Kurtz that play close to the line who won't have any problems where you won't get any bodies on them. Like one guy, and that will change our whole defense.
Yoga fire! Yoga flame!
Say that the last part again. The yoga flame ate you up.
Even guys like Fowler get better against the run if you have a good one tech, because all they got to do is fill and flow to the ball. That's it. And not ask that, like, hey man, you got to deal with this freight train pulling guard or pulling tackle. You know, you ain't really got to deal with that because you got a guy who can soak up blocks in the middle of the field. That's not named Gallimore. I mean, Tristan Hill's not bad either, but you know, I think Tristan's more of a penetrator.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give my final word on this, and my final word is just bouncing off really AKoye. I've been when we did our drafts.
I won't finish with my final word, Big Game. I won't finish. I won't finish with my final word, Big Dog. No, it's all good. It's all good. I just wanted to get my final word in, and then I was sit back and shut up. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. And then also I want to say this too. I really mean this. It's always fun to do a show with my dog AKoye. I'm glad that I developed a relationship with the homie. You know, him and Big Game James. I got big respect for both of these boys. On podcasts and off podcasts, just to even talk ball. You know what I mean? So to go through this, to have even, you know, some of my thoughts challenged, I'm not tripping with that because I still respect these boys' mind.
No, I apologize to you because you was right, man.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
linebacker might work. Linebacker might work. It looks sexy on the board. I just like that. I like the way those picks came up.
But go ahead, that, big dog. No, you good. You good. But that was my final word, man. You know, Koye, we want to do this more with you on the final word. We definitely got to do some more shows. All of us, me, you, the OC, and Big Game James, not just us three. It's just, you know, I know the fans love it when we all come together, bro. Like real talk, you know what I'm saying? This is, I think this is some of the best content that's out there when you combine us all, you know what I'm saying? So that was my final word, man. Yeah, let's get it, big dog. That's my final word.
Let's get it.
All right, so my final word is going to be, like I said, I was just bouncing off AKoye. We really need that one tech, dog, whether it's Bohanna, you know, really stepping up. You know, we talked back and forth, and he said he hasn't even tapped his potential yet, and we know that he went in the 6th round. And, you know, we talked about how defensive linemen take a little bit longer than regular guys. So hopefully he could take that next step. But I definitely feel like you have to get another strong one tech that's going to be a difference maker. I would love to see like a Travis Jones. If a Jordan Davis happened to fall that route, that would be awesome. Because I'm agreeing with AKoye because that's what I'm feeling in my heart. This defense is really good, but it's missing one player. We saw what Michael Parsons can do and how much of a difference maker made this team. But if you got that one tech, you just said it yourself, boss, all those running teams that the Cowboys play this year, and they're going to be running the ball, and Dallas gave up over 100 yards rushing last year, and it's still been the sore thumb for the Cowboys the last 10 years. What has Dallas really been dealing with is that interior. Now you got the outside parts, you got your linebacker, you got your ends, you got your secondary could be good, you re-sign Kurtz. Now what you need is that one tech that can just sit there and swallow people, swallow blockers, take on 2 guys, and leave these linebackers clean. Because just like what AKoye was saying, when Gallimore came back, the defense took another step because now he was taking on double teams and he was keeping our linebackers free. And that's why LVE did play better. That's why the linebacking core did play better, because they were clean and free. And if we can get a guy that could do that and keep those linebackers that can penetrate, dog, our defense is going to be from here to here. We need that one tech to really – it's going to change our whole defense. If we can get that one tech, it's going to change our whole defense, dog, and that's my final word.
Hey, make sure everybody know where they can find you too, man. We got your channel up.
You can check me out, Big Game James, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. You can just go to that handle on either one of them. I just try to speak what I, to speak as the truth as far as I know, and I try to keep it as real as I can. I don't try to sugarcoat. So if you like that type of stuff, come on over here and holla at me.
Real quick, before you go, Okoye, just real quick, before your final word, I do want to do a cheap plug of the Boss Cowboy Guide. It's out. And the way that the Boss Cowboy Guide works is it's actually not officially done. Is first I do a lot of shows like this show and debate out the thoughts and stuff before I do my final ranks. So the final ranks will be the week of the draft. That's where all those ranks will be final and time stamped. So our judgment will be accountable going forward. You know what I mean? We gonna be able to look back and say, what did you really think in that time? But join in the process because we gonna be doing more draft shows with the final word. Me and Big Game James just committed to that, and we're gonna be doing a lot more debates on these guys in terms of the ranks and stuff. But it's on you, Okoye. What you got, big dog?
I think you can get cute when we pick Burks and stuff like that. When we look at wide receiver, I think you can get cute in the first round if you choose to. But when I think of football, I think of like old school controlling the trenches. And the scenario we had where we ended up with a linebacker, Jones, and then Hayes as well. I don't care which linebacker, Dean, Lloyd, because either way, Jones solves that problem with keeping him clean. So I don't care which linebacker you go with, Dean, Lloyd, or Tyndall. If they're there, I think, but controlling the trenches it always equates to winning football, though. So I think those three picks, if in any way, shape, or form, if we ended the first 3 rounds with a lineman that I don't mind. I don't care if you got him in the first, second, or third, whether it's Ed Ingram in the third or Marquise Hayes in the second, or Johnson in the first if you wanted to go that route. Regardless of where you pick up a lineman, as long as we get a lineman, a defensive tackle that we like at 1 tech, and a linebacker in the first 3 rounds, I think I like that draft, the way it's starting. I mean, after that, you address need, from tight end to backup lineman to, edge, whatever. You could do that later. But I think those first 3 would be major. Way more than receiver. You can pick up a journeyman receiver to fill in for you while Gallup's going. I don't think you have to draft high at receiver just because those guys broke 40 records. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right.
Let me get a quick super chat out. Quick.
Go for it.
My guy, Dr. Football, he gave a $4.99 holla over on the channel. And, he's kind of vibing what we were talking about. He said to go deep in the playoffs, Travis Jones is the guy. And also you can pick John Mechie from Alabama as a good receiver to pick up. And you can probably get him later, too. Yeah. But I really feel like that Travis Jones, the Jordan Davis. If we could get Travis Jones, I would be geeked because I don't think Jordan Davis is a reality. If it was, that'd be dope. Yeah. But if we could get Travis Jones, dog, I'll be feeling good.
Yeah.
Okoye, let the people know where they can find you, big dog.
At Okoye Media, man. AKoye Media. After the draft, you guys will start getting the. Obviously, you guys know I do the draft picks that we draft every year. So, you'll see me break those guys down. I crashed my portable hard drive, so all of my footage from the season that I had, I gotta now sit and watch these games again. So y'all know I'm gonna be pissed off when I do this footage, right? When I do these breakdowns, because I gotta sit and watch all these games again, man.
Damn.
That part of it's cool though, but you will see breakdowns coming from me again. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. It's been about a month. Time to go.
And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Your film is way better now too, dog. You can see your skills growing, bro. Every bit of it, from the music, from the effects, it's a good flow. You got a real talent for it, for real.
Thank you, man.
No, that's real talk, bro. Like,
it's
a reason why you do big numbers, dog.
Seriously, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to grow with those. It's a thing that I kind of you know, I kind of like slip away from it because I do so many other things. It's like, but I can't give up on
What you love?
this community because I love doing it. It's like
Yeah.
this and boxing, it's like football and boxing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the mix somewhere,
Yeah.
even when I try to walk away. It's like Carlito's way; it just keeps pulling me back in.
Yeah,
you know?
now
Because I'm starting a home health care agency in Baltimore, so I'll be running. So those of you who pissed off at me, that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm doing. I'm starting a home health care agency, and it's like it got me running around. So I'm always in a car somewhere, never really stationary no more right now, which is good. But I gotta come back to it, man. I can't. I don't care how much I get paid. I still got to do this, man.
Yeah. I could say this. I was saying this with Big Game James earlier, because he was like, "Oh man, I just researching. I just love doing it." I say, "Bro, everybody don't love doing what you do, dog. That's what make his channel unique. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something that makes their channel unique, and your thing is truly them damn films, bro. And it ain't just the film breakdowns. It's whenever you do anything."
Yeah,
when you put edits on that
your
shit.
Your media skills are
dog.
really good, are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Your media skills are unbelievable.
Thank you, man.
Production is unbelievable.
Man.
Oh yeah, hey man, but it's
that
real,
your production.
It's
your
retarded.
production is second to none.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even mention it, and you know, boss, shout out to you for mentioning it. I just feel like your production has been so good for so long, and it's gotten even better. I don't even mention anymore because I'm like, that's just Akoye. You know, kind of like
that's who
it goes hand in hand now. Like that's just his stuff now.
That's who he is.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
But that was.
I need a team though. I need like 15 dudes back here that just can go and record the film. So all I got to do is cut it up. All I had to do was cut it up. Y'all get way more footage. It'd be like 40 hours.
Bro, they don't see the behind the scenes, man. They don't see it. It's a lot.
More. Like, give me it's only 24
they take all your
today.
energy out just to do one.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
it's like
Akoye do a 10-minute video.
I gotta go chill.
I guarantee his 10-minute videos take 5 hours.
Yes.
100%,
yes.
Man. For 10 minutes, and then I have to do it for 10 minutes because if I don't cut it down, nobody gonna watch it if it's 30 minutes.
Nope,
so
because it's too long.
You know,
that's what been messing up my channel.
Then I gotta argue with people who say I didn't put enough footage in there. They're like, yeah, you only showed these plays. Like, how many plays can I put in here without you? You know.
Yeah, not clicking.
So,
not going through it, messing up my algorithm. You ain't finna mess up my algorithm, big dog.
Nope.
Right.
Go get the film
15
yourself.
15 minutes and down.
Go get the film yourself. You know what I'm saying?
15 and down.
Yeah, man. And my stuff be 20, 30 minutes. I don't be cutting down nothing. I'll be like, you finna watch this. And then my numbers be, let me hold on, where my numbers be? No, it be this. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it go, man.
Somebody say, yeah, boss, you need you some 5-minute videos. I one day, big dog. One day, big dog. But yeah, man, that was the final word, man. Always, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. We gonna do this more and more, especially after the draft. Y'all get ready for more of this, man. You know
oh yeah, it's on, man.
Yeah,
I'm about to go bust me a grub.
Yeah, man. But hey, so y'all make sure y'all throw them 5 emojis on the way out, bruh. Y'all show love to the homies, man. Y'all keep up with us because now we going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into draft content. As you can see, we really ain't been doing this on the final word. That was fun. We've been dealing with culture. We've been dealing with politics. Now we done with all of that. We done with the drama of the Joneses and Amari and all that bullshit. It's now about the business of football. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's get it, man.
It's a new year.
It's a new year, man. And then notice everybody's spirit's good. Like Akoye and Big Game James, when we first got on, the first thing we both all agreed is, bro, I'm not in the mood for no negativity, bro. Because we already done spoke on that. We've done that. Now let's get to business, man. And they throwing in the fire, man.
Yoga fire.
I appreciate that, man, going out the door, man. Y'all throw the flames up, man, to the final word, man, as we get out of here, man. Love